Good afternoon, my name is Gavin Knox, Managing Director of Hydrogen Fuel Systems Proprietary Limited in Perth, Western Australia. Here we have a Generation 15 system mounted into the rear of my wife's 2013 Holden Captiva, 3.6 litre V6 petrol driven vehicle. We have in the unit 3 booster cells, we can see quite clearly there in the current lighting, all tied down, strapped in with stud inserts and bolts, holding the unit very, very strongly in position. A strap goes over the top of the unit. Here we have our recycling container with our 3 litres of water, which is then recycled through the cells. The gas is then collected from this and then passes out from the system through the bulkhead fitting on the front of this box. There's a gas outlet goes in here. How easy it is to connect in and disconnect. The power supply is inside the die-cast aluminium box, which is mounted on the underside of the lid of this aluminium die-cast, so aluminium checker plate box. The whole thing is strapped down with a strap that goes over the top there and secured to the base of the vehicle. Now, the power supply for this is a 50 amp Anderson plug. The cabling I'm using is 6mm cabling, twin core cabling, designed to take up to 30 to 40, so 50 amps, but you run this at a value of 18 amps maximum. Whole system is very, very secure when tied down with the strap and fits in the back of the vehicle. The gas from this is then passed through the 10mm HDPE high density polyethylene trucking air brake tubing, which goes on the other side of the vehicle, goes through the vehicle here into the intake manifold, air filter, mass airflow sensor, piping which goes to the throttle body. Before the throttle body we have a push lock fitting, a 10mm by 1/4 inch BSPT push lock fitting tapped into the plastic tubing there. The gas line goes there. You can see the whole thing is encased in a 12mm internal diameter water piping. This is simply to protect the gas piping on the underside of the vehicle. So this piping here is actually metal cable tied onto the underside of the vehicle, so the piping here, this air brake piping or the gas flow piping, passes quite safely and calmly through it. The system here is a 3.6 litre V6 Commodore, also 3.6 litre V6 Alloy Tech Holden Captiva 2013. Efficiency, well, normally we used to get around about 13.5 to 14 litres per 100k. Now it's getting roughly 6.5 to 7.1 litres per 100 kilometres. A very efficient system, very cool, let's say, as in it doesn't overheat. It's using all the available voltage up and converting that into the available energy up and converting that into chemical energy as in hydrogen. A very secure unit. This is mounted into a checker plate aluminium box. It can also be mounted into a steel box, the dimensions of which aluminium or steel are 44 long by 25 wide by 33 high. The Generation 15 is designed for work vehicles greater than, up to the value of 8 litres. Now this Holden Captiva does tow loads and therefore you need to have a larger system, I believe. It can also be used on smaller vehicles and be used on larger vehicles. For very, very large vehicles you can use 1 or 2 of these units. Okay, my contact details are glnox11@live.com or glnox@dodo.com.au. That's spelled glknox@dodo.com.au. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.